So we'll start. So just so you know, it's always a chat, as I said, conversation. We'll start this as a blank slate, as you know, as I started. Let's make sure that this is on. And then basically, I'll try to ask you the same stuff that I have asked you so far, and then we have a chat. Testing, 1, 2, or can you just say hello?
Hello.
Yes, it's working. So let's see how this. I might do a mistake. So just so you know,
Okay.
as I do an introduction. So let's go. Let's try. Hello everyone. This is Carlos again with Vincent for the Evolve podcast. If you're listening to this, I'm honored to be joined today by Bogdan Axinia. Is that correct?
It's very correct.
All right, Bogdan Axinia, who's a very important man. He's a technology guy, super interesting person. He is with EMAG. EMAG. I mean, I've done already an interview with Florin Filote. Today we're gonna have the view on the future from Bogdan. What's he's looking into as a technology and product guy within EMAG, how they're looking into the future. So Bogdan, I always start with the same question. I like to set the scene, start with the big picture. So tell us a bit who you are and what's the story until you get to your mom.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm running the platforms and technology part of EMAG. We are building the e-commerce platform for 4 countries right now. I'm aiming to expand to another. I'm within EMAG in the last 7 years. I've been in EMAG in my former life as a developer almost 15 years ago. And now, as I told you, I together with my other almost 700 people in platform technology, we are developing the e-commerce platform in EMAG.
Perfect. 1 second, just to make sure. It's all good. All right. Very cool. So, I mean, if you don't know EMAG, take a look at the website. Wikipedia is going to tell you a lot. But just give us an overview on EMAG because it's a very important player. I have people in my network that they're relevant, but they still don't know EMAG. I mean, we are in Romania. EMAG is a very important player, marketplace here in Central and Eastern Europe, right?
So EMAG started in Romania in 2001. Started as a, let's say, IT player in online, but soon afterwards evolved in multi-touch player because we started to have showrooms. So in the mid 2005, 2006, we opened the physical presence. From the beginning, it was possible to take orders also from home, so we were multi-touch, evolved afterwards to mobile, with mobile version and afterwards with mobile app. And since 2011 we developed a marketplace platform which was very successful. Right now we have over 20,000 sellers in our platform. When I came in EMAG in 2012, there were 3 sellers in Romania. Now there are over 20,000, and we basically develop an entire ecosystem for them, both for sellers, but also for the vendors that are selling from the first party. We are a mixed model with first party and third party. Started with first party and then expanded to third party. We are present also in Bulgaria, Hungary, and Poland. It's been in the news that last month we signed a merger with Extreme Digital in Finland. Extreme Digital is also a company founded in 2001 in Hungary, who was present in other countries, including Romania, Bulgaria, but also Croatia, Austria, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and we managed to make interesting deal there to bring our technology platform and their local expertise in order to be the biggest player in the Hungarian market, but also to expand in other markets.
Nice. Tell me a bit the Hungarian market. How relevant is that?
It's a big market, Hungarian market. Although it's the same size as Bulgaria in terms of population, it's double in terms of purchasing power and retail market. It's a market with big players, also big players from the western part of the Europe, and we saw it as a big potential. We managed to grow rapidly there, but I think that will bring more value for the clients being together with Extreme Digital.
And you're maintaining their brand, or they're using the EMAG brand?
We will maintaining most probably the Extreme Digital brand. It's subject to discussion to see how we'll do this integration. But the marketplace and the main platform will be the EMAG platform, and EMAG will be present in that. But we'll still have also the Extreme Digital brand. We'll see in which form.
Yeah. So basically, they're getting your infrastructure.
Yeah, the technology infrastructure, and they will come with the local knowledge, which is very valuable, and they managed to build up a big company from zero. There are two entrepreneurs there. They will stay in running the business created from the merchant.
Bogdan, I'm not a technical guy, so I'm gonna look stupid, but there aren't technical people that are gonna watch this, and maybe you don't need to give all the secret sauce, but what makes your technology and infrastructure so unique and sets you apart?
I think that what set us apart is the experience and the iteration that we've put, and the real life scenarios that we've been through in order to build this ecosystem. It was almost 10 years of investing in technology and in order to get here, and I think that we have a lot to do, but this is something special. We put in practice real fast what we develop in technology, and we have this let's say this pragmatic approach of what technology could do better for the clients and for the business, and we are looking pretty fast and how these products that we develop, how these products are bringing value both to the clients and also to the business in order to be more efficient.
Okay. So you shared with me before we started filming here how EMAG is actually organized. So we have different verticals within the company.
Yeah, we have different verticals within the company that are mirroring in a way the way that our business is organized, and in a way the technology is here to enhance the business. So basically we have the following verticals. We have a commercial platform which are dealing with all the applications that are built in order to bring the products from the first party. We are, as I said, a mix between first party and third party. In the commercial part we are dealing with the first party relation with suppliers and all that supply chain part from getting the order to the suppliers, to the products and so to be sure that we have the right offer for the clients and so on. All the application and products built in this area. After the commercial part, we have web and mobile, which is the part that our clients see. It's, let's say, front end, it's only 20% of our effort because many people when they see and especially years ago said, okay, you have a website. What is so special about to run a website with some product? But there is just the tip of the iceberg, the part of web and mobile, and we think that we've been there with the train when the train was passing with the mobile. We managed to have a good mobile version, and afterwards, I would say a great e-commerce application. And this is the other vertical. All the products are coming from the commercial, who can inside. And also we have the marketplace platform. The marketplace platform, which is basically a big platform because we are saving, as I told you, over 20,000 sellers, developed strictly in-house based on input from the sellers and from our thinking. We developed for them tools in order to be easy to sell very fast on our platform, and this is another vertical. We have another vertical with operation platform. All the products, all the orders are managed by us. We have our backend where the orders are managed. As I told you, we are multi-touch. And we have integration with tens of couriers in all the country, and we have complex application in order to match this variety of couriers. And also we have developed our internal warehouse management system. All the orders are managed by our system, when we working a lot in order to be more efficient and more fast in order to deliver orders on time.
How many orders are we talking? Just sorry to interrupt. Per month.
I would say that right now in all the countries we are talking about hundreds of thousands per month. Will be close to million of products per month. We are also famous in Romania and this part of the world because we introduced Black Friday as an event. We took it from offline from US and introduced it in Romania.
I was at PU last year. It was crazy to see just the spikes.
Yeah, the spike. Basically, we are 30 peaks of a normal day. So in one day we have orders from 1 month. If you ask about how many models, so we also, this is a big event for us and a big challenge for the technology in order to be able to manage this kind of spike. And all these platform verticals are back-ended by BI, we have a team of 80 people only in business intelligence. We saw the power of data and invested a lot here. As an example, we have over 20,000 of KPIs that we
3,000 KPIs.
yeah,
Oh my god.
that we are from all over the business that we are computing in order to have it and to sell the business. And all these platforms have technology and IT infrastructure behind. So all in all, over 700 people within EMAG.
And under your umbrella?
Under my umbrella, 700, and within the EMAG group, over 4,000 people right now. Yeah.
Congrats. It's a bit of a chat.
Yeah. I remember when I came to EMAG, we are overall 500 people. Right now, we are more than 4,000.
Very nice. So, I asked you, and I'm sure a lot of people, they will try to pitch you, and they end up pitching me because they'll try to get to you, you know, like when they watch this interview. But I think it's interesting to talk about, we spoke about the big vision, the big dream, right? How you're going to get there. Everybody thought Julian was crazy. And,
Julian who came to EMAG in 2009 said that, look people, we want to be 1 billion euro company. And it was in the middle of the crisis, in 2008-2009 crisis. Everybody looked at him that this little bit crazy, and we are only a local player in Romania. It was only first spot in the said. Okay, let's let's move on. We have a lot of problem. Forget about 1 billion. But I still have colleagues that remember that first meeting. I wasn't in back then, and said, okay, we thought that the union it's pretty crazy to talk about
under medicine or something.
Yeah. But we managed to do it, and actually this was when I came to discuss with him to come into EMAG. That was the things that got me to come to sign to EMAG, because the fact that he was talking about the future and where we could be, and when I look behind, all of that things happened. We've talked about how we could grow up in marketplace, how we could extend the international, how important is technology in that part. It wasn't easy, and right now I think that we are at the beginning. There is a lot to do, what we can do with what we've built so far, and a lot of ideas that we have in the future. And again, if we talk about technologies, I told you that we saw mobile coming, and we saw it good, and as a good trend, we will keep push there. And I think that we offer a good experience to the client with mobile app. Right now, we are in process to expand to more this experience, to bring the products closer to you. We are expanding our network of lockers to bring your product from the lockers, and we think that matching together these services and technology, we really bring value to the client, and we saw in how we are going in Romania, but also in the other countries. And looking at the vision, I think that that's our vision, that we could be the biggest e-commerce player in Central and Eastern Europe. And I think we have the ingredients to do it. We have the people that drive the history so far, the success that we got it so far, and of course the technology that I mentioned. So I think that we are on the right way, but there is a lot to do, and a lot of exciting stuff to do for us.
Very nice. So with big dreams comes great responsibilities and great challenges as well. And what I wanted to ask you is, that's more like this futuristic talk, you know, and your views on the future, because I think like with 700 people under your umbrella, it's challenging. I don't know how. It would be interesting to understand how you're managing, and if it's like a Spotify kind of, you know, tribes and all of that. But the question I have is then, in your opinion, so what are you looking into in terms of the skills? That's question one. And then the jobs of the future. And, you know, like, I wanted to pick your brain on those subjects. And
Interesting, this part with the jobs of the future. For sure, I was joking with my colleagues when I came back in EMAG, and what my role was to manage the marketplace. I was marketplace manager, and I would say I was never thinking that back in the 80s, when I was in the small village in northern part of Romania, that my job would be marketplace manager something. So it's quite hard to foresee how how will be the jobs of the future. But I think that some things will stay the same. Let's say the passion and involvement part. I think no matter what the times will be, will matter most, and we are looking for this kind of people and this kind of skills, people that are willing to do things with passion. And I personally look at this in order to see that people understand and are willing to understand clients' needs, and mix that with technology, and also self-drive. And now it's clearly for us that that also have to have an analytical part, which is maybe paradoxal, what we are going to say, in the same time to deal with uncertainty. Yeah. So and this is one of the toughest things that me and my colleagues have to deal in every day, uncertainty, to take decision with a little uncertainty, or with not enough information. And
even with the 20,000 KPIs.
When I said when who is working with the KPIs, it knows that it's the KPIs could tell you something, but you have to be very careful to have some controls in this part. But getting back to the question, to be analytical, to understand the value and action of the action of the investment that we were making here, because we put a lot of effort and also investment in technology, and this action to have the highest return.
Yeah.
And yes, we have a lot of certainty from different parts. This is something.
I just thought about it's maybe the same question, but it's trying to rephrase it. So, what type of jobs maybe that you have? Because you said, I come from a small village, and I was managing a marketplace, and today you're a VP of marketplaces and platforms and so on. So amazing, right? And things we can not predict. But when you look at EMAG, are there jobs that have disappeared within a technology company because of automation? Are there things that are making more, let's say, intelligent? And so I think you need people in that sense. But jobs within the EMAG that probably do not exist anymore because you're investing in, when you look back?
I don't think that there are jobs that are not existing in EMAG, because we are, as I told you, we are 500 now, we are 4,000, so we are growing constantly, but there are what we managed to do, and we aiming, and this is talking about future. This is where something that AI could help us. It's managed to eliminate the part of the job where you do repetitive tasks with no value added, and I think that there is a lot of room to grow. There is one guy who is a master in AI, who has a lot of experience handling machine, and he gave easy to understand definition for AI, and he said that AI is it's a thing that a human can do under 1 second of to classify an image, to classifying intent, and so on. So we are there, and we are trying as much as we can to automate things that are not bringing real value to the table. But again, a lot to do there. But we are working there, and looking, as I said, you talk about optimistic. AI is here. I don't know how it's looking in 10 years. It's hard to tell. But I think that there are possibilities, and we are only at the beginning. We have pieces and pieces, and when we put together, we'll see some transformation. It's hard to tell what kind of jobs not be anymore, but as you could find, think of travel agent back in the 90s. Right now, all these things are done by application and so on. Within the EMAG, I think our goal is to automate as much as we can in the things that can be automated.
Yeah, still in that topic, I don't know if you had an opportunity to see that theory that Mariano has about the IT mirror.
Yeah, but I was at a conference there, and I was smiling because intuitively we have done it within EMAG. I think 5 years ago, So when I talk about the verticals, basically they are mirroring the business part. And
So you're applying that at EMAG?
yeah, we applied since 2015, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have this kind of organization of mirroring the business, and all my colleagues that are working in this kind of mirroring are working together and close with the business counterpart in order to improve business indicators or client indicators. So
You're there.
we have this in place. It was very funny for me to see what Mario was saying.
I did an interview with the CTO at Bogdan. Very nice guy, and we also spoke about this, and he was completely on board with the mirroring structures and all of that. So we are on Boost 30. I'd like to wrap up. So thanks again very much. What's next?
It's as I told you, I think that there are a lot of opportunities for us. One of the uncertainty is that we have a lot of opportunities on the table, and we have to pick the right ones. I think that this is almost a little bit of frustration for us because we see a lot of opportunities. And what value could EMAG bring in all the ecosystem, and the next would be to get better at this, and also expanding both in what we have done in this countries and what and in the other countries to be better. But in a nutshell, to be the best e-commerce platforms within the region. And again, I think we have the ingredients to do it.
To your success. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's very nice.
Okay.
You are an expert.
Yeah.
Cool, man. I really appreciate it.
Okay.
It's gonna take some time now because I have to ask my
Yeah.
guy to edit, and I will send it first to you. So, oh, okay, I approve. No, it's not that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
It's very nice.
I have to.
I know. So thanks so much.
And happy birthday.
Thanks.
When is tomorrow or the
The 19th. The day after tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. How old are you?
3.4.
Oh, okay. You're
Still young, right? I have to think so.
Yeah. So what will be in your birthday?
We'll be in Denmark.
Yeah. Okay. We can.
Ladies and wife.
How old are you?
6 and 4.
Okay, it's a nice age.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Yeah, I remember that I had a colleague that it has one. My child has 10, and he immediately made the number. And I say, buddy, how it's with 2 kids? And he said, 1 plus 1, it's more than 2.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I just told Christian, the guy from L'Oreal, I said, you know, I had to go for the surgery because if I sneezed, you would be pregnant. So fertile, it's crazy.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks, man.
Bye.
Take care. All the best. Bye.